to go through a very, very brief workout for you, just to show you some random things you could do if you are somehow limited by not being able to go outside, or depending on where you may be injured. In this case, I was actually going to do this video for a client of mine who has a foot injury, but I figured I'd just share it with everybody. The idea here, most of these exercises are going to take place in a plank, and I should really do a wrist warm-up video for you. I'll do that tomorrow. I've already got the whole planking thing in my brain, so that's what I'm going to do. So planks are really good for your core. They also work the shoulders. So a couple things for a good plank. You're just going to get to the top of a push-up position. You can also do this on your forearms, so if it hurts your wrist, do it on your forearms. I actually prefer to do this with my arms straight. So I'm just going to keep my arms straight. I'm going to get to that top of that push-up position. Do not hike your hips up like this. You don't want to be here. You want to be flat. The other thing too is let me see if I can even do this anymore. What you don't want to do is you don't want your butt to stick out, okay? You don't want this curve here in your lower back where you end up having stress in your lower back. So you don't want to do that, okay? You really want to keep your core tight. You also want to, it's really hard to talk and do this at the same time. You also want to make sure you're pushing through your shoulders so that you're also not sagging. You don't want to sag in your lower back, and you don't want to sag in between your shoulders either. So what that looks like is, instead of being here, you're down here. You'll notice how it does look like my back's a little rounded because I'm pushing so hard through, and it is rounded across the back of my shoulders this way. So my back is kind of rounding this way, but it's not rounding in this plane. My back is not rounded in this plane, either this way or this way, okay? My back is pretty flat, and my tailbone is tucked under, and I'm pushing through with my shoulders. I'm not letting my shoulders come back this way. And I was facing away from the camera, so I'm not sure how well you heard that. But basically, you want to push through with your shoulders. You don't want to be here with your shoulders. Normally, you hear things like, oh, roll your shoulders down and back. And you might want to start there, but you still want to push through, okay? You don't want to sag into your shoulders. You don't want your shoulder blades pinching behind you when you do a plank. Okay, so workouts you can do in a plank. You could just hold a plank, and that's really, really great for your abs. And I will confess, planks are not my strong point, like, at all. But a couple other things you can do in a plank position. One is you can do plank jacks. Let me see if I can get myself in frame. Trying to find good lighting and being in frame in the new house is tricky. So with plank jacks, you just jump your feet in and out in a plank position, or just one foot at a time if you need to, okay? That's plank jacks. The other thing you can do, which is pretty tough, but you might be able to do it, is push-ups, plank push-ups. So what you do is you get in your plank, you go down onto your forearms, and you push back up, and you keep doing that, down and up, down and up. Make sure you alternate which one goes down first, which arm goes down first, and then push yourself back up. And then the reason I'm doing this video is the mother of all exercises. Well, not the mother of all exercises, but if you need to get cardio work done and you're stuck inside and you can't go outside, but you still want to get cardio work done, and part of why I'm doing this here is for the slippery floor. So I'm going to move ye old kitchen mat out of the way, and you can do mountain climbers. Now you can either do mountain climbers the traditional way by picking your feet up, or you can slide your feet. And that's why I'm on this surface, is to show you how to do it by sliding your feet. So normally when you do a mountain climber, right, you start here and you switch feet. and I can barely do it because I'm wearing socks. But with socks, you just slide your feet. And this will give you a great cardio workout. It's also hard. You're going to be limited. Like, you know, if you're used to a cardio workout where you go and you walk at a brisk pace for 30 minutes, you're not going to be able to do this for 30 minutes, okay? You're going to be limited by how long you can hold your self up on your arms. You're going to be limited by how long you can hold that good form in your abs. As soon as you start sagging, stop. And it's a lot more intense. I mean, like, I did it for a couple seconds. I'm already out of breath, but this is also because I had dinner like not that long ago. I'm not really prepared to work out right now. But when you do that, it's a lot more of, lot more analogous to sprinting than it is to doing like a more long, steady state cardio type thing. But it gets your heart rate up. It works your lungs, so that's good. And that's what you're looking for in an exercise like this. And it's low by doing the sliding of the feet. And same thing with the plank jacks. If you're just doing the step out each foot, you're really doing a really low impact exercise. It's impactful on your health, but not impactful on your joints or any lower body injuries you may have. Now again, your mileage may vary depending on what's wrong with you if you have an injury right now. But for my specific client, this should help you while you recuperate, and then you can get back to your walking. All right, hope this helps. Love you guys. Bye.